Hello, welcome to Quackalope. Thank you for being here. Today we're doing another one of a series of gameplays for Moonrakers. And we're doing a series of gameplays because there is not one, nor two, but instead three, which if Alex was holding up, you'd be able to see expansions on the way for this deck building negotiation game.
Yeah,
that's
the
the heart.
mechanics.
That's the heart and soul of it.
Yeah.
Today we're going to be playing with Binding Ties, which is actually the expansion that I've been hinting at and talking to people about abstractly for the longest amount of time. One of the biggest criticisms of Moonrakers from Corebox is that it can drag a little bit towards the end game cycle. You have this idea of negotiating between each other, working on contracts, and trading different types of resources. Coins, card draw, and preferably victory points. Because the object of the game is to be the first person to hit 10 victory points.
Yeah.
However, in the base game, you can have moments where people don't want to work with you.
And sometimes you're really charismatic, and you convince people to work with you in the beginning, and you don't build a good ship.
And they decide that they say screw you by the end. And so you don't have the energy yourself to complete heavier contracts to score those last few victory points you need, and no one around the table trusts you anymore, and it bleeds over into your personal life. It's a real issue. It really is. Shira and I have been working through it for a while since the last gameplay.
I'm so sorry.
But Binding Ties. Binding Ties is going to be one of the three expansions. This one is going to add in a modifier to our communication as a table. You see, we're incentivized now to work with each other, because every time we do, we're going to be bumping up our reputation track. This reputation will be converted into things like card draw, avoiding danger dice, and if you have enough of it, gaining a key victory point.
Yeah.
Pushing that endgame scoring, that final push for the crescendo, up just a little bit faster and a little bit harder. So, there are also two other expansions, though.
Yeah.
I'm going to give a quick 30-second on what those are, and before we do that, let me introduce the man sitting next to me. This is going to be Austin Harrison from Ivy Studios. You are one of the creators, publishers, masterminds behind the work that you're doing over at Ivy. I mean, Veiled Fate just delivered. Mythic Mischief is probably one of the fastest deliveries I've seen.
That's great to hear.
Like, skyrocketing towards backers' hands, and we're about to launch the
the big box.
The big box, the thing that kind of brought you onto the charts.
Yeah, so Binding Ties is what we're playing now, and Jesse's covered that really well, so I'll go into Overload. Overload is a deck building upgrade. Tons of new of the action cards, which are our base deck that we start with. There are 7 new types of those. And then also, Nomad really overhauls the whole contract system. Instead of just having a set of 8 out here, we're going to be traveling to different systems with a new ship token and getting contracts that are focused to the ship we build.
Now, the reason we're doing a series of gameplays is to show off each one how it functions within its own context. But the reality is, something like Overload, or is it Overload?
Oh, yeah.
Something like Overload is just mixed in, right? It just ups the conditions on everything and has some remarkably fun broken combinations. And then Nomad, which we did a gameplay of last night, adds a little bit more, for me, theme into the game puzzle. Instead of moving up a straight victory track, you're sailing from planet to planet, going to where your cards are kind of guiding you and deciding when you want to aid someone, because it'll limit the actions or the quests you can go on your own turn.
Yeah.
The combination of all 3 of these, which will probably be my preferred way to play, is going to incentivize working with relationships, allow me to sail across the horizon and the skies, and upgrade these decks so that you never run out of them, and so that you're always pulling some things that just feel insanely fun.
Yeah.
I'm very excited. So that means we're going to be doing a 4th gameplay with everything smashed together.
Let's do it.
That being said, I'm joined also by Shira from Quackalope. She's being quiet because she's thinking through the strategy of how exactly to destroy me. Again, that last game has been
on your mind.
An emotional roller coaster. And Alex from
Boardgame Co.
Oh, and I'm being
quiet.
Devin Talks Tabletop.
You should check that channel. It's
You
delightful.
really should. It's a great channel.
And I'm being quiet because I'm running on 19 hours of sleep across the past 4 days. So,
Poor.
yes.
He should take more naps. Leave a comment down below if you think Alex should start taking naps.
No, it won't happen.
How many quacks do we need on one of your videos to get you to take a nap?
1 million
and
quacks.
vlog it.
1 million
1
quacks.
million? 1 million quacks. All right.
I'm not taking a nap.
Austin, set up the premise of what's going on here. Give us a base game for people who don't know what Moonrakers is doing, and let's play.
Started.
Yeah, so Moonrakers, you're trying to be the most prestigious of the space pirates known as the Moonrakers, and you do that by getting prestige moving up this board. You get those by going on contracts, which are going to be these diamond things up here. That's the prestige you get for each of those contracts. And completing secret objectives, which we each have 2, or we should have 2 in a second. The binding ties, what that adds is when we go on contracts together, because you get to bring your friends along to try to complete these contracts, because usually they're too hard to do by yourself. We're also going to get rewarded by getting faction reputation with each other's factions, because my faction likes Jesse more because Jesse helped me complete a contract.
I'm very charming.
It's very true. And so we're going to move up this track as we work together, but I might use a different card or get a reward from a contract that boosts my faction rep with him just a little bit more than he does mine, and I might be able to trade it in for a prestige or something else that he won't quite get to. So yeah.
Cool. Now, you can't quite see them on the table here, but if we have B-roll of this, which we will, you'll be able to see a little bit more clearly. There's a top and bottom icon here.
Right.
One is a clean, crisp, single white outline of a faction token, and the other one is going to be a multicolored faction token.
Totally.
And there's 2 abilities. There's a top row of abilities and a bottom row of abilities. The top row of abilities will require you to spend all of a single player's faction points. The bottom row will give you some other variability and flexibility, but you can spend any combination. So, do you build up all the way so where you can spend, what is this, 6 or 5?
5, that's 5, yeah.
5 for a prestige point, or do you spend a multitude so you can like block a hazard dice, which could be equivalent of 2
I've seen someone win by doing that block the hazard dice.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
All right, Alex from Devon Talks Tabletop, would you like to swing into this? It's weird that you didn't name the channel Alex Talks Tabletop.
I thought it would be very obvious to like track me down if it's called Alex Talks Tabletop. The problem is my very first episode on the channel, I was like, hey, I'm Alex from Devon Talks Tabletop, and it was very confusing, and I just stuck with it.
You're a secretive man.
Yeah. But, in any case, it's okay, I doubled down on that by having someone I know call me Sender on all the videos and get weird comments about why they're calling me Sender. So now
Someone
it's very
calls you
confusing.
Sender?
Now it's very confusing.
It's almost like
Anyways.
Alexander.
I'm going to go ahead and choose option 1, which I think makes sense over here, starting off with a contract. And I believe, I haven't actually thought this through at all, so let's not focus on that.
That's why I picked him.
Let's not focus on that at all. I believe that we will go ahead and do stuff. We'll definitely do stuff.
That sounds like a good plan.
I'm ready to take my turn.
Oh, no,
Sure, is
no,
it true
no.
that you beat them at Moonrakers Unveiled Fate in the same week?
I believe so.
That's wonderful.
Now, my starting deck is listed out over here, which is any factor that ends my decision over here, because there's a bunch of options on the table, but I can't
I
possibly
already
get
missed
everything
Nomad.
I want.
So I've been missing Nomad and Overload the whole time we've been playing games.
Just throwing that out there.
Yeah, like you said, Overload will never leave my deck. It's in there permanently.
And what's the last card we have? What's the orange one do? The
orange is damage,
The
yep.
yellow is
Thrusters,
draws.
yep.
The shield is defend. Okay.
Yep.
Just
Miss
trying
is
to
miss,
plan this.
unfortunately. Doesn't help you at all.
Yeah. Okay.
Happy
so,
to go on a mission with you.
I'm thinking. I'm gonna definitely invite people along. But
The
I think
purple is going to be crew, and we don't have any of those right now. So
Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and
You could also
invite...
just stay at home.
No, that would be
We get a
unnecessary.
credit.
Who is orange? Orange is me. I'm orange. Ooh, that's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna invite
I got that.
Mr. Jesse. I'm gonna invite Mr. Jesse over.
What are we
on
doing?
Middle Horde down over here. I'm gonna be going on Middle Horde.
Damage and damage and
Reactors.
boost.
Yep.
I can help you. Actually, that was a great pick for me.
I thought
How
so.
did you know?
I thought so.
How did you
so
know?
the
I'm looking at the
conversation
top cam, I
is
can see the cards.
0
I'm joking.
0 victory points,
Yes.
1 orange bump up,
Yep.
and 5 credits. What's the negotiation you're having here?
Are we doing it now? Do we negotiate?
Yeah, you
No,
negotiate
we
now.
negotiate
Okay,
before
cool,
we
cool.
lock in.
So fine. So very simply, I'm comfortable with a bunch of things over here. I
Okay.
would like the wild credit over there because I think that's helpful to me. Obviously, it's wild to me. It's you. It's whatever. Who
To
cares?
you, it is
So,
wild.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's better for me that way. I
Interesting.
like that. I'm happy to give you 3
Now,
credits.
does he get credit for inviting me as well?
So he'll move up on yellow and orange, and you'll move up on orange.
So I would like the share of the credits.
Yeah,
then.
I
I'd like
think
3 of the
That's
credits.
what I
That's what.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
Yep, that sounds fair to me.
Excellent.
Normally you'd have to roll a hazard die, but since no one has any prestige, you
Doesn't
literally
actually
can't
matter.
roll,
I'm
so-
happy to roll.
I'll
the
accept the hazard die. I'll accept
these
the
are
hazard
metal
die.
hazard
I will
die.
take the hazard die.
He's the
Fine.
mission leader.
You can roll the
Okay,
hazard
cool,
die.
cool. All right. We can go ahead and roll a hazard die, and I lost 2
Oh,
points.
Oh,
that's
points.
the worst.
Whoa.
We're down 2 points.
I regret that
Okay.
option.
Do I go up immediately?
No, you have to complete the contract first.
Yes.
Yep.
So, I'm going to make this pretty simple. I'm going to do draw 2 cards.
So you have to play reactors first.
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, I got
Reactor.
you.
Like
Yep.
Alex, let me
1,
show
2.
you what you have to do first.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, you kidding me? I had the exact same issue. We're going to have that. We're going to have
Let me just-
damage.
So
Okay.
So
Do you have at least 2 damage?
Alex, I'm gonna slay you
How
down
many
there.
damage do I need?
You need 1 more
Oh, I
damage.
need 1 more damage? Oh,
Yeah.
well,
You got it.
yeah, I have it.
Oh, you trying to bluff there for a second?
No. I didn't see the open slot I had for them.
Yeah.
So
Oh, actually, I don't have it.
so
This goes here.
but
that
that one
goes-
goes here. You got it.
Yep, you got it.
Oh, you're right. I still have it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So for this, you do want to try to make a tree like that,
Yes.
because if you played both of these like you had,
Yeah.
you wouldn't have had an action
Yeah,
to play your other.
Here's
one.
I
why
had
I played
both
like
these. This is
that.
my starting
Yeah, you
hand.
I knew you had it.
I knew
Yeah.
for a fact I had it.
You were
I
like,
just know the order that I needed to play it.
Same
Yeah,
actually.
yeah.
I started with 3 actions
Yep.
and 2 cards, which was like a very strong starting hand.
I
I was looking out to see if I could do something myself, and I was like, I'll be nice. Okay,
3
so
credits, and we both. You go up 2 favor.
I go up 2 of whatever I want. You're yellow, so I can go
Yep.
up. I think it's going to be up yellow. Why
that was
not?
the smart move.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
All right,
And
so
then
you get to buy now.
I get 2 credits. So these
Yep.
are 2
So
starting credits.
you have a total of 4. The top row of crew.
Yeah, can you read those off?
Yeah,
'Cause I can't see
so
it from
this is Detrolar. She does +3 actions, or after you play her, you can also choose to trash the card to gain a faction rep. So
Oh.
it's usually a really good end of the game thing to do.
Sure.
Sal
Wait,
Forrester
trashing
or
a
Soul
card,
Forrest.
why not doing the game?
If you trash it, you won't get the +3 action she has the whole rest of the game.
Yeah.
Trash
trash
her.
her.
You trash her. This card. Okay, gotcha.
Yep. Soul Forest is +2 cards, or you can pay a credit to get +4 cards.
That's
Okay,
cool.
very
Which
fun.
is really helpful.
Very fun.
And then ATOK here is negate 1 hazard die and play as damage equal to the number of hazard negated. So if you had rolled this and you blocked it, it would also be worth 2
Yeah.
damage. So it's
Okay.
a pretty helpful card. Then you have ship parts over here, which you can afford all of the ones on the board right now, which
What's
is
the
nice.
top left?
The top left is a shield, and that says you may roll 1 hazard die, gain faction rep equal to the hazard rolled on that dice. It's risky. You roll the hazard die, and if you roll a 2, you would lose 2 prestige if you can't block it, but you would then gain 2 faction rep.
That is very.
So it's a very high risk
it's an
play
extra
style.
hazard die in addition to the thingy.
If you pair that
I was
with
thinking-
things like this,
I only have 4, not 5.
Sure.
exactly,
Which
it
means
can
Jesse's
work
going
out
to try
really
to buy
well.
that if I don't buy that. Jesse's going to lead into that, isn't he?
He very well might, because it can
Plays
be a
damage.
wonderful strategy.
There are some great combinations. Until you've went down a pathway,
Yeah.
there's so many viable things.
Your first shield played counts as 2 shields.
Yeah.
That is incredible, because it not only does 2 shields, but it blocks 2 hazards. Then at the start of a contract, +1 card if you have no thrusters in your hand, just
Sure.
a great continuation. Discard to the same card as 1 action to play as a shield, thruster, reactor, or damage.
awesome.
Incredible
That's
card.
awesome.
Incredible card. The problem is that's the same card you discard. Discard a damage from your hand for +2 actions. This also gives you a damage 2, which is just an upgrade version of damage 1. And then as 1 action, you may play a damage 1 as a damage 3, which is incredible, but then you add a miss card to your deck.
I think I'm going to go ahead and take the replicator in the bottom corner.
Yep.
Do that one. There we
Yep.
go.
Nice.
That's a good card.
And that's my choice.
Yep. And so you add this to your
Yep,
discard
yep.
pile, along with all the cards you play with.
Sweet.
All right, so
Let me
I
take a
get
look
new
before
contract.
before you're too.
I've got a good hand, and it's really good for thrusters and damage.
I've got a pretty comfortable hand.
I could most likely solo this by myself, and so
Yeah.
I think I am going
You
to.
could.
Even though,
I mean,
you know,
wanna
I do want the
start
faction
off
rep
by
though.
not working with people.
Shira, do you have damage?
Do I have damage?
Do you have damage in your hand right
I
now?
do have some damage in
I
my
do.
hand.
I think we could do this one together.
All of us.
All
yeah,
of
for
us.
Sure.
There's plenty of rewards on that. I'm sorry I'm edging you out, but this just makes sense because they have damage already and you're still shuffling. So I'm thinking about doing this one. I would like to get the bonus card and 1 money, or the bonus card and the prestige.
Oh, you can take the hazard die.
I would take the hazard die if I don't take the prestige. So if I get the bonus card and 1 money, that means a prestige and 4 money.
I'd be happy with 2 coins. I can't help a ton, but I'd be happy to be a part of this.
We really just need you for 1 damage,
Yeah.
I think.
I don't have too much, but I.
So you only have 1 damage as well. Can either of you
I'm
potentially
able to
get
hunt.
there?
I'm able to
You're
hunt. Yep.
Okay. All right. So I think I'm going to take the bonus card and
Give Shira 3 coins.
give Shira 3 coins, give you 2 coins, and I'll take the prestige. That means one of you needs to roll, but it can't hurt you.
All right, I'll roll.
All right.
Okay, and
Cool.
it will not hurt her. So,
Alrighty.
start this puzzle. I want to go hunting.
That's what I needed.
Way more reactors.
So I've got 2 damage, which means we just need y'all to play. Oh, we got it. Good job,
We don't.
Shira. You don't have any damage?
No, I had a thruster.
Oh, I thought you said you couldn't hunt. I thought you meant you were going to hunt for 2, not for 1. Jesse!
Wow. That was really awkward.
Oh, Jesse, I thought you had 1. I said you have damage. You said
Oh,
yeah.
what's this in my head?
Oh, Alex, don't do that to me.
Oh, I'm
Don't
sorry.
ever trust Jesse in this game.
I wanted to be a part of the mission.
Yeah. Well,
And the cost of failing is not that high because you haven't gained a reputation.
It's really bad.
Does he have to
for-
go down? Does he have to go
Nope.
down his
No,
reputation?
because he's and if anything,
Should've
Alex's
been
faction
Cooperative.
likes him even more because other people aren't.
Oh,
gaining
I'm very,
things.
very happy with him. You can pop up another orange there.
You owe me on your turn.
Hey,
You're bringing me.
I wanted to be part of it, man.
You're
Everyone's
bringing me
turn.
somewhere.
I didn't want you to leave me out.
I'm literally reaching for the event deck at the beginning of my turn.
I only had 2 cards left in my
You're
draw
bringing
pile
me on
either,
that.
by the way.
Oh my
That's
god.
it. That's 2.
We can definitely do this if you want to let me.
Like everyone?
Oh, we can all do it, I'm sure.
Hold on, I gotta buy. Which one? My 2 coins.
Yeah, I hear. I would have loved more coins.
I'm gonna take that so you can't get it.
I mean, I don't want it, but okay. New card that's coming out. Subtract 1 from any requirement, +1 card, +1 action. That's
Great
a
card.
great buy.
Great card.
Alex, you're saying that you think all of us could do this, and I, in the spirit of unity, think that is a fantastic idea. I would like. We've got 3 points, 8 coins.
Yes.
a
So
lot.
here's what I'm thinking.
3
Whoever
points or 3 cards?
we got 3 points,
Oh,
Those are
so
points.
it's my bad.
8 coins. So Austin or Shira, one of you should take both danger dice and get
I'm
the
in.
higher share of coins,
I'm in.
but not get a point. And then everyone
in.
else shares the other thing.
I'll take 4 credits and 2 hazards.
You'll take 4 credits, 2 hazards. That
And
saves
then-
all of us from being worried about it.
And
all
I can
3
do
of us
stuff.
get a point.
Yeah.
You jilted me on money there, so I'm only going if I get a point and 2 money.
So that would only leave
A point for Alex if you get a point and 2 money.
Are you okay with going on a point?
She
They're
gets
they're
2.
playing hardball at this point.
I mean, the worst part is if the people are playing hardball, playing that much hardball, you can always tank this, start again, and I'll usually just.
We could.
take
I mean,
over
we
that
could drop
together.
everyone out
If
of the
people want to be
relationship.
difficult, that's
It is.
fine.
It is an answer that's
Don't
there.
worry, Austin. My turn's next.
I
like the idea
of.
of penalizing difficult people early to
I-
remind them that.
I'll
Do
go
we
down to
think-
3.
do
I'll
we
go down to
think-
3 to give
Do we
Alex
think
credit.
the 3 of us could actually run this ourselves?
Oh no, I think we would go.
Once
lower.
you invited everybody,
I can go down to 3
Oh
credits
no, you can cut
to give
people out.
Alex.
You don't have to run with everyone.
Oh no, yeah,
invited.
you can cut people out
Yeah,
anytime.
absolutely.
I'll go down to 3 credits to give Alex a credit. So that means
I'm comfortable with that.
a prestige of 2,
Point. 2 coins. 2 coins.
1, 2,
1.
3.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's do it.
All right.
Let's, I would like to
I'm-
see. I would like to see Shira play first. Let's see what she was bargaining on. What were you leveraging here, Shira?
not much.
Oh gosh.
I'm just annoyed that.
No, let's all watch what she was leveraging. Oh wow. Oh, that's great.
Okay, cool.
1 damage because we're definitely gonna play the reactors.
I'm gonna do this over here.
Don't worry, I got the reactors
Alright,
covered.
Simultaneous play now. Feel
All
free
right.
to go down. Well, I will hold off. I need to know where we're weak before I play down. Okay.
Unfortunately,
we need a yellow?
Damage thruster.
We need a yellow.
Yeah, we need more yellow.
Okay, and then I can seal a damage.
You got any damage?
I
So you
have
got
1 damage.
So both of us play a
You
damage
get to
now.
draw your
Both of us play a damage and we're good.
You
Yeah.
have to play a blue card. You cannot.
No, you have 1 free play.
You have 1 free play.
Yeah.
Fine.
You dog.
No
You
points.
dog.
Wait,
Did we do
we
it?
don't? We did it?
Yeah, we did it.
Okay.
You dog.
Okay, I think
No,
we did
this-
You
I-
pulled that
I'm
off with
great.
no reactors. You were a
I'm
genius.
great.
Yeah,
But I
you
just-
you pulled a prestige and 2 credits out of a terrible hand.
No, not me.
So whose tracks do we take up now?
Everybody goes up.
Everyone got 1 point. I mean, not everyone got 1 point. What do you mean? It's 3 points.
No, sorry, she's talking about this.
Oh, this track.
Everyone
Gotcha.
moves up.
And I would
Okay.
like a point.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And I have 7 credits to spend. We're gonna buy 2
Jeez.
and this one.
Can I get 2 credits?
1, 2,
Oh,
I don't
one
like
credit.
this.
I think I get 1 credit.
Yeah, I got you.
New item that's coming out. If you play 2 reactors, the requirement for damage is 1 less. And new person that's coming out, play as 1 damage if you complete the contract, block 2 hazards. Nothing else available at a cost of 2, surprisingly enough. So I could go ahead and drop Alex by 2 if I wanted 1 more card. And I think I am going to. I'm going to drop...
Sorry, that's 1 more card for during...
No, credit.
Oh, you want more credit?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Drop
That's
this,
early.
which is going to give me another credit, which
Yep.
allows me to go ahead and purchase this card.
Okay. So,
Blocks 2 hazards, pairs well with my
That's true.
hazard
That's true.
proliferator.
So, but you already had money to spend, didn't you? Or did you already spend it?
I already spent it. I bought this.
Oh.
I bought this.
Oh man, he's gonna be crushing on.
So I bought that.
On
I'm good
that.
at taking damage. I'm good at that's it.
Yeah.
I'm not fancy in a lot of other ways, but I'm good at taking damage.
Yep.
Austin.
Hi, Shira.
Hi. How you doing?
I've got a really good hand. I'm not lying. I've got a wonderful hand.
Yeah.
Sure.
I've only got one crew, so I don't think we can actually do that. But I've got thrusters and reactors and some damage. So like
Thrusters, reactors.
this
and
one would be
damage.
pretty easy for us.
I'm in. You just tell me where to shoot.
I can
guns.
do one crew.
I was interested in this one, maybe.
Can you do it by
Sure.
yourself or do you need help?
I can do that by myself. Bring me, and we
No,
guarantee.
I'm not-
No,
I'm
I
not
can do it
bringing
by
you.
myself.
Not bringing you.
What do you need?
I need help in both, but
I
just a
can-
small amount of help in each.
I have the entire thing in my hand right now.
Don't
I
care.
can.
I'll do it for you. I will do it for 1 credit.
And both hazards.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure.
You
One-
can take him.
It's a tempting offer.
1 credit
And
and both
both
hazards.
Sure.
I love this offer.
Fine.
Okay. And I'm actually gonna take a 3rd hazard.
You play your cards first.
Yeah.
I'm gonna double down on it.
You want these are the metal ones.
So I mean, literally,
Dude, those things.
like I said, I have the
He
whole
has
thing.
to roll dice first.
I have the whole thing in my hand.
Roll your dice.
Yeah.
Uh,
Roll 3 hazards.
So, 3 hazard, well, 2
Wait,
hazards.
the one you're rolling is
Yeah,
extra.
yeah,
You got-
yeah,
Wait. Before don't you keep that one separate?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, fine.
So the original 2 hazards
Whoa.
are blanks. I may roll 1 additional hazard to gain faction rep equal to the hazard rolled on that die.
Please. Yes.
Oh, that's frustrating.
Yes. That would have been perfect.
It
if
would've
you
been
rolled
great.
a double right there
Would've
because
been
you had
great.
it all blocked.
I will move
Wow.
up in relationship with Shira, and I asked for 1 credit.
And so
So.
I get a wild to move up, and
Oh,
you
it's your
are
color.
yellow.
That's why she chose that contract.
Yeah.
And I will just tick up
Yeah.
your yellow, and then you took 2 credits, correct?
He took 1.
I took 1.
One.
So you
Right,
get
yeah.
2. Yeah.
And now I've got some money. Plus 3 actions. You may trash this card to gain a faction rep. Subtract 1 from any requirement. Plus 1 card and 1 action. Ooh, that one's pretty.
I love that card.
Play as a shield. Roll an additional hazard. Roll an additional hazard die. Plus 1 faction rep. Interesting. Okay, a mission leader.
That mixed with that.
What is it?
It's play as a shield, roll an additional hazard die, plus 1 faction rep.
That's
you
cool.
can get in some dangerous spots, but it already blocks half of it.
Mm-hmm.
As one
It's a
action,
cool
you pay
combination.
damage as 2 damage, and then add a mist to your hand. If you play 2 reactors, I'm gonna buy.
Woo!
Okay. Strange people. Oh,
I think the sweatshirt was a bad idea in these lights.
mission leader or an ally.
It's actually more being close to people with blankets
it?
around us. The
That makes
lights
sense.
are LEDs. They
Oh,
don't actually
so
give
that's not
off
the heat. It's
substantial
just you.
heat.
You're just too hot.
You just radiate heat.
You know, I sleep.
Without
2, 3, 4.
blankets
No.
in the buff.
No.
Okay. Grabbing this.
Okay.
Can I
You
just
just
have a
sleep?
shield?
I sleep with a heated
Jesse,
blanket
can I
on,
share a shield?
and I wrap myself up in it. Like, I
Wow.
already radiate heat.
Jesse, that's your
Wow.
shield. Put it in your ship part.
She needs a shield.
I did not get the shield
I don't
thing
think
on
you did
either.
either.
Which is fine, because it wouldn't have been...
Wouldn't have been in yet. Next
Shield?
time again.
For me.
For Shira.
Yeah. Alright.
And you.
My turn, right?
Yes.
Alright. I think I'm gonna go ahead and invite Shira. I'm gonna invite Shira and Austin over on Nova Bloom.
Okay.
I would love to be a part of
I've
this.
got a good hand for this.
Oh,
and
I've
you
got
can
a
take all
perfect
the
hand for
hazard
this.
dice because you have no points to lose.
And I'll take a lot of money because if you're not giving me any prestige, I want a lot
I
of
can
money.
give you a prestige.
Well, if I take a prestige, then I do have points to lose.
I can help as
Don't
well.
you roll
I'm,
dice first?
I'm happy to
I'll
hop
roll
in.
dice first, but then I get it at the end.
I will
It's an
hop in. I will hop in.
I'll hop in
I'm
so we
also
can
I'm
run this
almost
engine.
able to cover it all myself because my
Yeah.
first shield
No, I'm
counts
inviting
as
you
2
and-
shields.
I will take all the hazard dice.
Yeah, I'm gonna invite you and I'm not invite Jesse at all.
I will take all 3 hazard dice from all of you.
I love you, Jesse. You've been on every mission so far, so not
Excuse
this one.
you.
I
Been
can
on every
come
mission.
and I'll take a hazard dice, and I'd come for a prestige and 2 credits.
You gotta go higher than that.
I'll take
I'll
a
take a
hazard.
hazard die.
I'll take a hazard dice. So split the hazard dice 3
ways.
way.
3 ways.
I'd like a point and
I'm going to point in 2.
so split
point
the
and
points
4.
each way.
Yeah, point in 3 for me, point in 2 for you, point in 2 for you. I'm fine with that.
Yep.
That's fine.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah, great teamwork, guys. Wow.
Oh,
one
my
hazard.
mercy.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh, that's
I
embarrassing.
have 2, but my first shield counts as 2.
Nice.
I have
Good
an
for you.
action
One.
and I have 2 shields.
One,
I'll actually hold off on this for a second to make sure we complete it. How many shields do we have?
2 and 2 blues.
Okay, you have 2 and 2 blues, and I have a
I
blue
decided
and
whether
2
I'm gonna
shields.
spend a credit
Good,
right
you
now.
got it.
I think
Good.
Oh, we have it?
We got
Yeah.
it.
I'm going to not go up unless I block this, but I'm getting money. I'll just draw 2 and see if I can get a shield. It won't matter, though, if I only get 1 shield. Doesn't matter.
Okay,
Cool.
that's it.
Alright, I blocked mine successfully.
I got point. And then we move up on. I move up on both of these tracks
Yep.
over
It
here.
counts as 2 for blocking, you said, correct,
It
right?
does. Mhm. It's like you literally played
Okay.
2 different shields.
Yep. And then you guys were orange and green. Each
And
check out
I
1.
get 3 credits here.
I got it.
And I get
Okay.
2.
What
And
kind of
you
card are
gave
you
me,
interested in?
you gave me a
Alex?
point, Alex.
That is something I'm working on. Austin gave you a point. Yes.
I gave you a point, yeah.
Okay. So to that end, I would like the escape jets is a very interesting catch-all in case things don't go your way.
Mm-hmm.
I like the idea of it, but the problem is I also like just having contracts in my hand, so it's not as cool.
Mm-hmm.
I like Stella a lot. Stella's very, very nice. Subtract 1 from any requirement. That's very
It's
flexible.
powerful.
I'm gonna go ahead and grab Stella for 1.
Okay.
That's gonna be
There's
4
that
credits.
Right here.
Then I'm gonna check out the list and see what else I want to do over here because I still have another credit over here. Can I put a new card or they come out at the end?
They come out while you buy.
Okay.
And is the rule active now that he could dub a card out?
Oh,
if he
yeah, I'm
wanted?
sorry, Alex. Yeah,
So-
with any expansions, you can do it if you want.
Yeah.
Review a crew member from your played discard cards. Retrieve a crew member from your played or discarded cards plus 1 action. And Alex, in the expansion now, you can dub out 1 card from either marketplace
Okay.
At the beginning of
at the
your buy,
beginning
yeah.
of the buy
Retrieve
phase.
from
So.
your player or discard cards plus retrieve.
Beginning, it's not as important.
Wait a second.
'cause
So just to
everything's new.
clarify,
Yeah.
something
But once you
correctly.
get,
Yeah, it
BR3R
matters.
combined with Sella.
Would let you play Sella twice.
absolutely.
I will take BR. Well, before we do that, I need to get a credits. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to
Yeah.
do spend faction rep to gain at least 3 credits in the same turn.
Oh,
Good for you.
Wow.
Good for you.
Can I have 3 more credits? Well, can I have 1 more credit then? Because I'm going to
Yeah.
take a change. Can we put another card?
Might get a 2.
Did you give him a point for
It's not
that?
a 2.
No.
I'm going to
two.
take a point.
Play as a shield. You may spend 1 of your faction rep to gain 1 faction rep of any color.
And I'll dub out. Roll an additional hazard die. Play as a shield. Roll an additional hazard die. Play as a shield. You may spend 1 of your faction to gain 1 faction of your color. I think you like those, but I'm not worried about those. I think I'll. You know, I think I will go ahead and I'll take out. Oh, that guy I can buy. Play as a shield. Roll an additional hazard die. I'm gonna take Lena. Alright,
Okay.
that's it. I'm done.
And the last
credits
card
gone?
here, plus 2 cards, draw a damage, play 1 without an action as a damage 5. That's insane.
I love that card. It never works out for me.
That's insane.
I never draw a damage.
I love that.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to be lame, and I'm going to go by myself on this contract and play these 2 things and get 3 money because I need the money.
That's kind of hurtful.
All right, got 8 to spend, though, which is wonderful. Oh, man, this is such a good end-of-game card. Trash a reactor to gain 4 actions. It's kind of scary to use. Alright, I'm going to take this for 3. And then I've got 5 to spend. Come on, something good.
What'd you pull?
It's a trading faction rep is now at a 2-to-1 ratio, so instead of a 3-to-1, it just is a slightly better version of that. I'm going to go for the reactors. For the actions, not the reactors. Come on, a 2. Come on, a 2.
How many crew do we have in our hands around the table? What are we thinking? How are we feeling?
So many.
We're feeling
so
good on
many.
crew? Because I'm thinking about doing a party. I'm thinking about doing like a big group thing. All of us involved.
There's a chance I get 2. I definitely have 1.
So this is what I'm looking
I
at.
have no crew.
This is what I'm looking at. You haven't hired any crew?
I haven't hired any crew.
Okay,
So.
but you might be able to help with reactors and stuff.
Yeah.
I want everyone involved on this. That's
Do
where
it.
I'm leaning. The value is 3 points, 8 money. I'm thinking an even split across the board. Everyone's doing this.
Okay?
Well, can't be dead even.
Well, yeah.
Points.
Oh, you're right. I was thinking a 3-player game.
Yeah.
Right.
3 to 8, so 2 credits each.
If you give me more
whoever-
money, I'm happy to step back on the points because I'm a little ahead on the track. Or I'm happy to take points, whatever
Okay.
you want.
So let's.
I'm happy to take a hazard die.
Okay, so you're taking one of the hazard dice. You're happy to just step back on the points.
If I get more money.
For a little bit more rewards, I would take both hazard die.
I'll take a hazard. Or you can take a hazard.
You're in on a hazard?
Yeah.
I want 2 credits out of this.
So I take 4 credits, no points.
Mm-hmm.
And you do 1 and 1 each, or whatever it was. You want...
Yeah, I can do 1 and 1.
1 and 1.
Point and a credit, point and a credit, point and 2 credits.
So Shira, you'd be joining for prestige.
You're not taking
credit.
any hazard die, but you're taking a... Okay.
Okay. All right. Sold.
Oh, my
Oh, you are
goodness.
the worst.
I'm not rolling well today.
I am going to go ahead and roll...
UK simultaneous?
Yeah, simultaneous is fine.
Now, when I draw cards, I'm shuffling my discard.
Come on, this is not... I need to hit
You're
it.
not hitting it.
So
That's so
funny.
funny.
That would be incredibly frustrating. If I, built an engine and that didn't work. That's what it is. What's up? What do you do?
All right, I need to see what we're pulling here. The crew is going to be the riskiest thing, I think.
I'm not going to go up again.
I told you I didn't have any crew.
I understand
to
that.
have participated.
Yeah, we've got everything but crew
And that's
now.
why I took
Well,
the hazard
we
die.
have everything
'cause I could
but
block it.
crew?
Yeah, we need 1 crew from Alex, 1 crew from me, 1 crew from
Okay.
Austin.
If you give me a second here, I can try to see what I can do here.
I mean, I'm going to just get my crew down on the board because that's what we're looking
Okay,
for.
I'm going to go ahead as an
Do
action
you not
over
have
here.
any blue again?
Ready?
What is happening
What are you
with you?
doing?
I have a
Hold up,
crew.
Hold up. Okay, so as an action, I'm going to do this over here. For this action tree,
Yep.
I'm doing this. Discard 2 of the same card.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm doing that. I'm going to put it down here so I can track my tree.
I like that.
And I'm doing... I need reactor. Okay, so I'm
Right.
doing it as a reactor, so it's another blue card.
Yep.
And then I'm going
That's
to
such a
chain
cool
that
ability.
It is
to draw
great.
2 cards, and I still have another action. Okay, and what do we
got
need right
Sella.
now?
One crew.
You got Sella.
You know what
You
I'm
got
doing?
it.
I
One
got
crew.
Sella, and
Cool.
then I'm going to...
I'm cheating.
Yep.
I looked at his hand.
Yeah, you look at my hand. Okay, cool. Are we good now?
Yep, so
So I just saved your...
2 coins,
Saved his.
1 up. Everyone goes up on...
Duck-
Does this count as a blue card literally for the purpose of all things?
It says play as
As
a
a
reactor,
shield.
so
Yeah,
it
so it
does
would.
count
Okay,
as
cool.
a reactor, yeah.
So,
Point and 2 money?
I do not
Point
go
and-
up.
point
I
and
did
one.
not
Point
block
one.
my hazards. So
Right.
I got 1 credit for coming over.
Everyone, everyone move up their respective. So we all
Austin,
move up
dude.
Jesse's color, right? We don't move everyone's color.
Huh?
We
I
move
just
up
move up
all
this
of
one.
each other's.
No, everybody wins.
Yeah,
we're
everyone-
all,
we're all-
we're all-
okay.
that's why I keep doing these group things, Alex. It's like you guys are ignoring the part of the game that matters.
Can I have 4 credits?
I have a buy value at 3.
There's a valid strategy of trying to stay at the bottom of the 0 track, but usually I'm intending to do that. This time I'm just rolling and not blocking.
Listen, we tried that strategy last night. We almost won.
Did you give me a point? Did you give
We
anyone
almost won.
points?
I didn't pump any points up. We're gonna give up you a point, and you a point, and you a
I'm gonna
point.
I didn't go
sub.
up.
I'm gonna sub this
Still
person
didn't,
out.
Well, you are gonna start bringing my pity invite you everything.
Thank
Play as
you.
4 damage. Trash the top card from your draw pile. Interesting. So the question is, it's between these, I think.
That's a good one for me.
Plays a shield. You may spend 1 of your faction rep to gain 1 faction rep of any color, plus 2 cards. If you draw a damage, play 1 without an action as damage 5. I am gonna go here because
It's fun.
if it happens, it's cool.
Yeah. I just want to point out
Yeah.
that y'all spent a lot of faction rep, and in a good way. You got points from
I
it.
got a
you did
point
great.
of it.
Shira has not been spending any.
Not at all.
No,
she could
not
go
at
up
all.
3
Look how
points
charged
in a
that
swing.
is.
Absolutely, that would be my goal too. if
She's
I had a
like,
card.
why are you looking at my board?
Yeah, I'm always looking at
Stop
people's
it.
faction rep boards.
You can see in our smile.
Don't look
hey,
at
yeah.
my board.
Can't do that.
All right, whose turn is it?
Shira's turn to drive the party.
Uh-oh.
New cards coming out. This is plus 2 cards.
Oh, so
optional.
good.
Trash 1 card from your hand.
What am I doing here?
So, something
shuffle up my deck.
in Overload that's coming.
Tell me about it.
Way more misses. Like, a lot more things add misses to your deck, and so Trashers become so important.
I like trashing in deck building games
Yeah.
too. I find it a fun mechanic, but I don't typically do it in this
Yeah.
this game.
Oh, no, I don't trash very much in this game at all, except for my miss. But, also, in Overload, you have upgraded versions of the action cards, and so it's even valuable to trash those if you can upgrade it.
Cool.
Sorry.
Sure, I'm in.
I'm at 0 points, Shira. We could be friends. I'm a low-risk friend right now.
How are you feeling about anything?
I've got crew and thrusters and reactors. And I could draw into basically anything because I'll draw 4 cards.
Crew
I'm also honestly a jack of all trades.
and reactors.
I've got one person.
I'm
if you
very
wanted
useful to have in this mission.
Oh wow, all of us. It sounds like it's
Do you
just a
agree?
party.
I have crew.
We could
I'm
edge
glad
Jesse
we're-
out and go for that one. Maybe she.
I'm glad we're all in this together.
I'm very useful to have in that mission.
Yeah, this might be doable
Yeah.
for us
Just
without
I'm
Jesse.
not so helpful on that, honestly.
Okay, that's fine.
I
But-
can almost handle it
Oh
myself.
wow. I mean, we're all in on this one. We can handle it. All 4 of us.
I don't mind.
Together.
Let's try it. Okay, that one.
All
up
of us together.
All of us
All,
together?
everyone.
How are we splitting it? Because there's
Not-
not a lot on there.
It's a lot less to split.
Everyone's in on this.
Not Jesse.
Not Jesse.
Everyone's in on this.
Actually,
I don't have any points. I'd like-
Include Jesse, 'cause I want his thing to go up.
All right.
I am
Yeah.
so impactful to the success of this mission. I'm not doing it.
That's
for less
nice
than a
too.
chunk.
Is you get to the point where you're like, hey, you want me on this?
Yeah.
Like that's a point for you. I'm there for you, girl.
Yep.
I'll take.
I'm taking a die.
I want 1 point.
A point,
That's it.
then take a die.
Okay.
Fine. I want 4 money.
Okay.
No point.
No point.
So you two have 2 money each. Oh,
If
there's
I
one
get the
point.
other point,
One
if
point
I get a
and 4
point and
money.
2 money, I'll do it. I think I'm carrying half this mission.
I'm sure you are. A point and 2 money.
Well, I think
I
I'm
mean,
carrying half your personality.
I don't
so.
have any points, and I'm just getting 2 money out of this. However, I think if I say that's not enough, you'll probably could do it without me. So I'm just going to say 2 money's enough.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Well, fine.
So 4 money, 2 money,
Point and 2 money.
point to 2 money, and a point.
Come on. Do I have to? I don't have to decide this right now,
No,
right? I
you
can
decide
roll.
after.
And is that true of cards I play as well?
I am going for my.
Mhm.
Do you have to, so I can start. Okay.
Finally, I get 1.
Ship arts are the
Okay,
ones
this-
you can choose not to activate. A crew is activated as soon as you play it.
I got 1. I'm very happy.
You
I
did!
did it. I did it.
Hercules!
But I'm going to
subtract
immediately
1 from the blue.
negate that. So I added ally and did some damage and got rid of the hazard dice.
What are we trying to do here?
Well, I have. Here, wait a second.
I mean, we only need 1 more person and 1
So
more blue.
here's a person.
There, 1 more
Wait,
blue.
sorry, here's a blue. And
Oh, I'm
here's a
sorry. We
person.
have it. We're
We have
clean.
it. We have
Okay,
it.
cool.
We just cleaned
We've
it
I'm
up.
gonna go ahead and roll a shield though. I have to roll a die to get a faction.
Nice.
And that's
Oh,
2.
wow.
That's a shield and another shield.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
That could have been unfortunate.
No, I had it. I knew I had the shield.
All right, so you get 2 and a prestige.
I got
Give
myself
yourself
a point from
So I
that.
go up prestige, and then
Yep.
I can move up all of these. And
Sure,
additional
you
one.
got 4 money, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, good. And she's gonna buy, and Alex, you'll be up.
All right, now.
There, so they're out of
What
the
would
play
I
area.
like to buy? Spend. This is intriguing to me.
What'd you get?
Play as a shield. You may spend 1 of your faction rep to gain 1 faction rep of any other color.
That can be very helpful.
Yeah, because I mean,
It's a
she
free-
saw victory points at the end of this track and said, "I'm interested.
going.
I'm in. I'm in on
going
this."
for it. Man, I have had.
You didn't give me a point there, Alex, right?
I did not give you a point. No. Did I?
What about me?
Wait, you didn't give
she
me a
didn't
point?
negotiate.
What about
for
You
me?
didn't negotiate a point. Yeah.
I
Okay.
should have got a point.
I think you may have given Shira
gave
one
me a
instead
point.
I
of
thought we
Jesse.
were even before,
You
and
and I were even?
So I think
So
it
I
might
think
be
you
like that.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's what it is.
Oh.
Does that look right to you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
I'm
looks
still down
more-
here. I
That
know
looks
that.
more right for sure.
I'm sure it does.
Well, I know I wasn't. I was 1 away from the next
Yeah.
people, which means I shouldn't have been 2 away from anyone.
I've got 2 crew. I miss Nomad of just being like, I've got 2 crew. I'm going to the Sorelli place.
Discard
She's
the
shopping.
damage from your hand. Yeah, I'm just shopping.
Have you played with all the expansions yet, or just the other one?
He's only played with one other one.
The only one I haven't played with is just adding in chaos
need to
cards.
do all 3 of them together.
Yes.
We need to. I'm
Yes. You're down for that?
I would love
100%
that.
down.
Please.
Tomorrow
down. I'll make it happen.
or tonight?
I'll make it happen.
Well,
I don't
both.
care.
tonight or tomorrow. Either time
I
would
don't
work.
care.
I agree. That's what
And I
I've been
have
thinking
2
this entire time while playing.
Austin, can you hand me 2 reactor?
Yes. No.
is why am I not playing with Nomad? Like, why
Yeah.
are we not like including new ones in every one? And
No,
it's because
I
you're doing
really-
3 separate expansions like a madman.
I knew the game
Yeah.
design of this because I've seen the.
but no one
dogs
should just
forever.
buy one of the expansions.
So, in our defense,
Yeah.
we made Binding Ties first, and we're planning on going to market with it. And there was a black
think
core
I-
card shortage,
oh,
and they
I'm
said
not-
it'll delay your production 6 months.
Cool.
And I said, well,
You're
in
like,
6
great,
months
we've
we're
got
gonna have the
6
other 2. We're gonna have the
Yeah.
other 2
Yeah.
expansions done.
Yeah.
I'm done.
So
It's awesome.
New mission card, new crew card, ship card, whatever. That's the one. The thingy, majiggy. New card, part card.
I'm sorry, I'm here. I'm paying attention.
I'm just like trying to remember the name. Ship cards.
Oh,
You may
that's a
spend
good one.
any amount of faction rep to
That is
reduce the
such a
requirement
good
for
one.
damage in equal amounts.
And it also gives you a damage too, so you can blast a damage contract basically by yourself.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, but you have to spend the faction rep, which
You
is
do.
it's a
Which
big
can be
cost
bad.
over there.
Oh, I didn't go up on my faction rep. Did
Okay.
everyone go up on their
I
faction
did
rep?
indeed. Hey.
Was I in on that?
how
I
about
was.
this?
Yeah, you move up. Uh-oh.
Austin,
Mhm.
how comfortable are you?
Well, I have a very good hand. Y'all, you should possibly spend your blue and your yellow now if that's what you're planning on doing, because if you don't, you can do it anytime. If you don't, someone might go on a contract with you to intentionally bomb, so you lose a
I
faction.
thought you said I can do it at any
Now-
time.
Yeah, you can, but if you fail a contract, then it'll go down. So just
First.
remember to do it. I've seen someone just leave it there and assume it's a victory point. You also can't go up at all, so if you go on a contract with them,
You lose some
you would
benefit.
lose it. So
Yep.
it's not worth
You
leaving
going
it.
down, sure, or are you waiting?
Not yet.
Okay.
Waiting to see
So
who
if
you're.
if I invite
I have-
her, which is quickly, if I invite her and Jesse on the same thing, can she say sure and then spend her thing right away?
Yes.
Okay.
She can.
Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and invite you on this one if that works for you.
Me?
Just you.
Yep.
Okay.
I don't have a ton of that in my hand, but I'm going to draw into
Okay.
it.
Cool. Let's
Very
go ahead and do this.
I could handle one of those requirements all on my own.
I can handle most of the cards.
How do you want to fix? How do you want to?
Oh yeah, split this. I think honestly I'll give you 2 points.
That sounds
I'll give
wonderful.
you 2 points.
And I
just
take
as
2
a ladder.
credits, and you get the
2
rest.
credits. Yeah, that works for me.
Okay,
1 and
cool,
5
cool,
credits for me. Alright, cool.
All right.
Let's do
Split hazards or no?
Yeah, sure, that works for me. Gives me 1 hazard.
Congratulations,
Alright,
Austin,
okay.
for
I'm gonna
not
go
rolling
ahead
a one.
and retrieve a crew member
I didn't
from
roll
my
two.
play
Not
area.
rolling a tournament.
Yeah. All right. So I draw a card right away because at the start of contract plus 1 card if you have no thrusters in your hand. I didn't, but I have.
I just drew this back over here, so I'm going to play this. I get plus an action to that. I'm going to subtract 1 from any requirement, plus 1 card in action. Which requirement should I subtract, or can I choose at any point?
3. You can wait.
Okay, so I'll wait, definitely. Okay, plus an action. I will go ahead and... Okay, that's a slight problem. I may have made a small mistake. How are you doing on things?
I'm going to draw my entire deck.
Okay,
Could have asked me.
because I'll hold up and wait, because I can do things. It's just a question of...
All right. So I
You guys are lacking in shields.
have.
Oh, I didn't draw the card.
Yeah, draw a card.
Yeah.
I
That's
have
the problem.
done everything except for 1 thruster and 1 shield.
Okay, so we good
I
at
crushed.
Wow.
Oh, good. Oh, wow. we're done.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's going to be quick. Then I'm just going to go ahead and not worry about my hand at all.
Yeah.
Seems reasonable.
We got it.
I had this as a backup to do
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah, and
So
we had faction
yeah.
rep too if we needed it. We had it.
Excellent.
That was
So we go ahead
the
and
best
move
my
up?
deck has felt because that was going really poorly game for me until right then.
Excellent. So you go ahead and get 2 points. I'm moving you up on the point track. I'm moving
Yep.
me up on the point track.
Yep.
And then
I
you
get
get
2
5.
money and you get 5.
Yep.
So there is your 5.
Okay.
That is a ton of money that he has.
I'm going to give this in for this. That's going to be that first ship card over there.
Mm-hmm.
What are the cards? You have +2 cards, optional trash a
That's a
card
good
from your
one.
hand. Optional trash a card from your hand. I like that. Once per contract, you may spend a faction rep to gain an action. That's very flexible. I like that. Oh, thank you for the cards.
Mhm.
I think because I took that, I'm definitely going to spend 2 money to take Cal Damar over there.
Excellent choice.
Because Trump trashing would be helpful.
Mhm.
What's the new card that comes out?
Oh,
Spend 1 faction to subtract any 1 requirement. Again, it's very flexible to not fail.
mm-hmm.
I think I'm going to go ahead and buy that. Oh, but it's just on its own. There's nothing else. It doesn't do anything else.
Nothing else.
I don't like that.
But it's only 2.
Subtract 2 from any 1 requirement plus trash a card from your hand. Subtract 2. I'm going to go ahead and take Meg Calic over there.
Mhm.
Actually requires 4.
Yep.
Okay. And Meg Calic.
Yep.
And I think that's
You
going to
are
be with 1 money, and so I'm done.
Super loaded on crew right
Okay.
now.
So I'm done. My turn.
Austin.
Jesse,
I gotta get a hand.
shields, baby. Because you
Uh,
got good shields, right?
I have
I-
fantastic shields.
Because that deep space scan looks like an even split to me. That's 1 and 4.
I'm open to that.
If you think you can pull it off, do you actually have shields this time, or are you going to draw into shields?
No, I both have and need to draw in to do the best. But I've got 2 draw power, so.
I
So
can help.
I'm in a dangerous
I can help and
situation.
now take a die.
I feel like the ideal game of Moonrakers with Jesse is a game in which he wins the game, and if you track the entire game, he never once contributed to any success. That would be the ideal game.
Jesse.
I'm in on
So,
this.
how are we going to... You said you're in for 1 die?
No.
I
I'll
said
take
that.
I'll take 2 of them.
You were
You'll take 2.
inviting
I'll
me
take 2 of
along.
them.
Okay, we can do this.
All right,
Yeah.
let's do it.
I might have spent some faction rep to get there, but we can do this.
Cool. Well, that's the thing. I didn't even factor in faction rep. I
Yeah.
100% got it now.
Yeah.
Oh. Question is, do I want to do
Yeah,
that?
that's dangerous. You can wait. Why don't you wait till the very end and see what you roll, what you
Well,
play?
let me just.
I draw a card from Escape Jets.
I am gonna do one.
That's
Can
not
I have
good.
another one of those die? I'm gonna add a 3rd one into this. You said I could wait to the very
You
end.
can wait till the very end.
Can I really?
Yeah, it's you choose when to activate that unless it says at the
Okay,
start of the
cool.
contract. Yep.
Well,
All right, so I will have to spend some faction rep. The question is, who do I spend here?
here's what I want.
Probably Jesse.
One,
Unfortunately. Come on, be a
two.
thruster. Oh no,
Reactor
I can do
pools.
half of it.
Thruster out. 1, 2. Reactor pools. Thruster out.
I like Lee.
Leave-in grip.
Two cards.
Yeah, he's the only scry we have in our base game. I think there's a scry in Overload.
Where are we? What are we doing right now?
We need 2 shields,
I think I only have 1 action space left.
but you can trade in faction rep to get actions. If we need it.
How much is it? 2?
It's 2, yeah. 2 of any color.
2 of any color to gain.
Which, just to show quality here, I've already spent 2 faction rep to get a card to get to 2 shields.
I'm hearing.
I think there's no way around it.
Yeah, I'm
And
just
you need to
looking
play
at
the shields anyway to save yourself from the hazard.
I do. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking at. The problem is I would have loved to had. I shouldn't have put him down. That's what I shouldn't have done, I suppose.
Gave you 2 cards.
Yeah, he was a draw. The issue is I wanted to negate so I could activate this to still
Oh, so
potentially
you're
get it
hunting.
back. Because I've had 2 shields in my hand. I just needed another wind. Lame. All right, well, I'm going to make sure we follow through on this, though. I got to drop that by 2.
Thank you, sir.
Now, here's the thing. I want to take a look at what I'm doing here, because if I drop that by 2, I drop this by 6.
Yep.
That's 8, and then I'm going to drop this
He's got
by
an objective.
How's that
2
6?
more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then I drop that by 2 more for a coin.
It was actually 7. You did 2, 5, 7. So you can go to here if you want. Well, you need to spend it on something.
Oh, but it'll let me discard a contract.
Or discard an armory card, which you could do right. You can't.
No.
I would go down and get the credit probably.
No, I'm actually going to drop all 3. I'm not going to get the credit. I'm going to draw an objective.
Smart. Very smart.
Sweet. And I do. You're right. I do have I spend 10 faction rep in 1 turn.
All right, so you'll go up 2. I'll go up 1.
Whoa.
And we both get 4 credits.
Yeah. We did it. We got
did
there.
Well, it was worth spending the faction rep,
That's an
especially because you used it for your objective.
Yeah. Well, it had to have been that though,
Mhm.
or it would have been more costly for me because those are important.
Oh, you go up 3. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You got
Because
3?
he traded
Whoa.
5, he did
Yeah.
an objective,
Nice.
and he did a contract. That was a big turn for you.
But I got nothing left.
Yeah, you're tapped on, and then I go up. Oh, you go up 1 blue, or 1. I'm sorry, 1 green. You go up 1 green. We completed something together.
Sweet.
Okay, I've got 4, 5. I've got 10 to spend. I am gonna take these on here.
I'm ready to go whenever you guys are done.
Yeah. Wait, just
Well, no, it's my turn.
Jesse's
next.
turn. Jesse's turn.
I thought that was
She's
awesome.
supposed,
awesome.
she's supposed to go on a mission with me.
I know. Well, I mean, honestly, Jesse, if you pick infiltration plan, we can all go on a mission together.
I've been liking those big missions.
The infiltration plan is intense, and I can help a lot.
I've been enjoying doing the big missions. I think it's fun. I like seeing more collaboration in the game. This squeaky table I've got to fix.
Jesse.
Huh.
This game should have a co-op expansion.
Oh, that's an interesting idea.
The way he said that was an interesting phrasing.
He has no poker face.
Okay, let's see.
I have no
This
idea what
game-
you're talking about.
We see, so unrelated to this game, let's ignore this game for a
Yeah.
second. We've been having a separate conversation about the nature of cooperative expansions
So
to
what games
non-cooperative
should
games,
have
which
cooperative?
ones should and shouldn't have them, and how
Yeah.
they work well. If you ever want to have a conversation about our opinions on which ones work well and why, we should do that sometime.
That'd be a great episode. I'd watch the heck out of that.
Infiltration plan is what I'm pulling. I'm
Dude,
inviting.
I have crew.
Yeah, I'm inviting
yeah,
everyone.
cool.
Everyone's here. Everyone's here. The only question is now
That's awesome.
the dissemination of points. We've got 5 points. We've got 1 yellow faction, which is a wild for me technically,
So you're in the
and
lead,
10 credits.
and the wild faction would be good for you.
I feel giving Austin points, he's been a trooper the whole time. I feel giving Austin 2 points is the right way to go.
I'm also in last place.
I was basically just say I'm in if you don't get the 2 points because I just don't want to put you all the way.
So
up.
I won't take any points.
Well, I mean,
Either
better
than
than
I
that.
do want some
2,
credits
1.
though. I do want some credits.
That's fine.
And the
So
yellow,
2-2-1,
right?
I'm fine with that.
2,
Level
2,
playing
1.
field.
2, 2, 1. Give me
5. That
a
would be 2, 2, 1.
yellow,
Okay.
yellow, and
I want the wild faction then. How about this? Give me
It's not
no
wild.
It's not wild
for
for
you.
you.
It's
It's
yellow
yellow
for
for
you.
you.
But that would work.
I'll take it as yellow either way.
For
I'll take a
Jesse,
point.
it is wild, though.
I'll take a point and a yellow and no coins. How about that? Lets you divide the coins nice and easily.
I would love 6 coins then.
6
Fine.
coins.
2 points, 2 points.
2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
point and a
I'm in.
faction.
That's great.
Who's
Go
taking the
on,
die? I'll take
Go.
one at least.
I'll take one.
If
take
need to,
one.
I can take another.
So everyone takes one.
There's only 3.
Well, I'm going to trigger this.
Okay.
I'm in it for
Hey,
you.
I rolled a blank. Oh,
Okay.
this is wonderful.
I don't like rolling blanks.
Yeah, no, you.
This switches
start
my
with
love
double
of those die.
Simultaneous play?
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I'll be subtracting requirements just as a heads up, so we can do that.
Once per contract, you may trash a card to gain 1 faction rep in your lowest faction.
Oh, nice.
Before we started, I was casting, because we're all going on a mission, I was casting
sure.
the finish.
That's
Yeah,
me.
so you can do it right now. You don't have to do it before.
Please
we
give
start.
me a point.
Yes, and you're.
Thank you. Because that was just silly not to.
So what happens if you fail a contract? Rep
Everybody
goes
goes
down. Everyone that's
Anyone that's on the
involved.
contract goes down.
I'm discarding these 2 as a thruster.
I'm trying to keep an eye on where we are.
This.
We've got 2 crew. We've got 1, 2. We don't need any more blue. Blue is cap.
I'm playing this to retrieve
We
the
need
crew
more
member.
damage. Head towards damage, folks.
Then I'm going to play this again. So I'm retrieving this back to do that. So I have... Oh, interesting. You're going to have to tell me how this works, Austin.
Yes, sir.
Over here,
Mhm.
this one... First of all, this is limited to 1 speed, so I can do as many times as I want.
Yes, it doesn't have a cap.
Okay, great. Second of all is, I played this and then pulled it back and played it again. Do I get twice?
So
Do I get to subtract twice?
So you pull it back,
Yeah.
but it still uses the action.
Of course, but yeah.
But yeah, so now you get everything.
I get to subtract
you
twice,
Subtract twice. 100%.
Cool.
So
Okay.
we just need damage at this point.
I have another action tree down here. So I'm gonna
I triggered
play this
1
to draw
damage.
2 cards.
We're 4 damage short.
1 damage. I did
We're
1
4
damage.
damage short.
Yeah, that's why I said head in the size
I
of
can
damage.
I can do a damage and I can subtract damage twice as a requirement.
I've got a damage.
Great.
Okay, so
That
we should be
cleans
good
it.
on damage.
I think we're good.
What are you gonna play?
2,
So
one.
I'm gonna get a crew down.
1 second. Sorry.
You
One,
did you trash
How much
all of
damage do we
your?
We've
have?
only done 4 damage.
How much damage do we have?
1, 2, 3, 4.
But he
right?
drops it by
Do
2.
we have any more?
He
Well,
drops
can't
it
tell
by
I
me.
know. That's
Oh.
2. So I have this, but I don't want to use it unless we cannot play another.
I have no
I don't
way.
have any more
You have an
damage.
action on her.
I know. I'm
Okay.
holding off to see what we can do.
Oh, I have +1 action for each ally. There's 3 more actions that I have. Can I draw a card as an action?
No, but you can play any cards.
You could
I
have played
don't-
your thruster not as a. Oh yeah,
I
you're
don't
right.
have
You're right.
any
You
more
have no
cards.
cards left. I mean, do we need crew or do we need damage?
You need 1 damage.
I have
You need
crew.
1 damage. I've got.
Because we
I've
have
got
1, 2,
damage.
3,
But you can do
4,
the
5,
damage, right?
6 crew.
I will come in and save this.
Yeah.
So fine.
Yeah, you
I'm gonna
would
play
need
this.
1
I'm
card.
playing these two
Do you have a mission that like
as an
play
action.
1 card
What
for?
do you
So I
mean?
can cascade it.
5
Oh, I still have an
yep.
action over here if I want.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, interesting. So maybe I don't need to. So hold off. So then I'm going to go ahead and do this over here.
Are we
I'm gonna
good?
roll a die.
He's doing stuff.
Just
So
his
then
own
third.
puzzle.
So I have a total of 3 over there.
Blocked it, yeah.
But no, I have a total of 3 because
Oh,
I
okay,
rolled that
total
before. Okay, but I get
So
plus 1
play that as a
faction
reactor and I have shields.
Okay, so well, no, I may already have a shield over there, and I have this. To be,
Alright,
could do that
I'm going to
that
tick
way.
this down because you've already blocked it.
What?
With that.
Wait, how are you taking that down?
I just ticked it down because you
Oh,
blocked
gotcha,
it with
gotcha.
this. So we just
Okay.
track how many
This
you
I'm playing as the action situation. So I'm going to draw into 2 more cards.
Yep.
Okay.
Their shields.
Interesting. And then I'm going to go ahead and... Oh my gosh, that's interesting. I'm going to play this as a shield,
Cool.
I think. Or wait, do I need to? 1 second. Because that's only going to block... I'm just going to lose a rep then.
Do
if I
we
do
have
that.
all 4 hazards?
Right, I'm going to lose
Yeah,
a rep. if
Do we
I
have
do
all
that.
5 hazards?
We're fine.
You're gonna lose
Alex,
a rep either
Alex
way.
is just running some
You
engine
can't
now.
block both, I don't think. Unless you have 2 shields. in your
Austin,
hand.
we met all the requirements, correct?
We did meet all the requirements.
So-
I'm going to play an objective.
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and play this as a
Which
shield.
is?
And
Play 3 thrusters cards on the same contract. And I have that 1, 2, 3. And so I go up 1, and then Shira, we both go up 2, correct?
Yep.
And does anyone else? You go up 1?
I go up...
You go up and go down.
I go up and go down, unfortunately.
Okay.
I don't think I get the point.
And then
Can I see
everyone
the
goes up
contracts
on
I've
the
been on, the big
faction
ones?
rep.
And then how much money? We said 2 points, 2 money each.
Yep, and Jesse got a bunch of money. You got the yellow faction rep. And then you got faction with everybody.
I got yellow as faction, and then factions have 1.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh boy, this is getting very, very close. I'm trading in some faction rep, most likely.
That was great, guys.
I'm going up to 8 here.
That's interesting.
Well, that's very interesting.
I think Shira's gonna be right behind me. Shira?
Not yet.
Yeah, I think
This
She
is-
wants to win by
She's
closing
gonna
it.
win.
I
on
think
her
I'm gonna go ahead and
turn.
trade on mine too as well.
Yeah.
Go up to 7.
So I'm just gonna neutralize this card. Flipping another one. I could buy 2 of these.
Jesus, card play.
I'm gonna buy both of those.
For the record, this I did my first 2 damage.
All right.
I figured we were good on damage, so I just.
Yeah, I thought we were really good on damage, and then Jesse's been pulling out some amazing things I was at with terrible hands.
What?
You just haven't had any reactors, so you haven't bought any more.
I've been working with people.
You've been doing great.
Excuse you.
I didn't say you were playing bad. I said you were playing great.
Great, wonderful, wonderful.
Hand me
Shira.
that solar shield.
Oh boy, she's going for the W.
On your own, right?
On my
She
own.
doesn't have any objectives, so
How
how's
is
she
she?
gonna
How
win?
is she gonna get it?
I don't know.
She does have an objective. You don't have any objectives?
Oh, 2 up
Oh,
there.
she has
We're in
2
trouble.
objectives.
We're in trouble.
She's got it. She's closing the game now.
No.
I like that the end game though finishes.
Yeah, it's
It's too many extra floating points for it to not.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Because in the base game,
So-
you'd have moments where it's like
Oh,
right now
18
we
people.
could stagnate for 3 more turns.
Oh, I have to roll my die.
that was the moment. That was the moment we could have saved it. So
See, obviously, I need more plays, but the surface level, this didn't have either of the issues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
wonderful to hear. With all 3 expansions help push you over that line just a little bit.
Yeah.
With all 3 expansions, the 3rd expansion, Nomad, does have a reverse score track that goes to 15. Because there will
Sure.
be people that
Sure.
feel like they get to the end too fast.
Too
Yes.
fast. But I
Uh,
like that being the problem and
yeah.
not the
And that's
other
why we
one.
added it to 15.
Love it.
So
You put in the rules, you can choose any number. Or it's
yeah, you
15?
can choose 10 or 15,
Yeah.
but I mean, people house rule it.
You can do it.
There are already people that played at 10 and back. On the core
10
base,
and back?
core Moonrakers, 10
Cool.
and back. Yep.
It's not me, but
It's not me
for
either.
them.
I
Good
have
for
never
those,
played
good for
a 10
those
and back.
people. Wow.
Oh yeah, like I would just be like, the game has been. I'm at 5 points and someone's at 17. Just kill me already.
That's exactly how it would happen
it,
for
it
me.
really would. Yeah.
I had one where I thought I was so good, like 8 points in, and
Yeah.
everyone else is at 4, and then I start going solo, and just damage dice crush me. I like my engine that I have right here. I didn't quite ever
It's
get it functioning.
bizarre.
Question with
It didn't
terminology.
ever quite
As a
function.
mission leader, does
Yeah.
that mean
That's on
You-
your turn. Yeah.
on my turn?
So yeah.
Do
we
I
would
have to
it.
have anyone in my?
So
Do I have to have people with me?
Yeah,
Oh,
this
it's plus
card-
1 for each ally.
yeah, this card is
Gotcha.
one of the ones that there's a
Are you
BGG
not-
for.
I actually don't think
Are
I
you
can
not able to
complete
complete
it.
this? What can you pay here?
I can't seal it. That's the problem.
Yes, but you could pay to make sure you at least complete that contract.
Yeah. That wasn't my issue.
Yeah,
You
but the
wanted-
contract's not
she
worth
wanted-
anything.
She wanted the game. Though.
She wanted the game.
She was greedy.
Because I don't know about
I'd
greedy.
be greedy
I'd
at
be
that
greedy.
point.
Yeah.
Excuse
I think I can win the
She was
game. I'm
greedy.
being greedy.
Alex is going to win the game if you don't.
I know he will. Everyone would.
I need 2 points.
It's not easy to get 2 points on your own sometimes. Now, Alex has 4 faction rep to work with. That's 2 actions or 2 cards or a card in action, or even subtracting 2 from 1 requirement. Like, that's huge.
You should have went.
One.
You should have went 2 and 1 up there for 1 point.
1, and then
Hindsight, I think it's
Boy.
probably her objectives. That is why she went that way.
2 to do this plus a card.
Yep.
For now.
Oh, because it'll bump up. That would still give it to her. If she drew onto the right card right now, she's got it. That was smart.
What happens if people win simultaneously?
So you can win simultaneously.
Now
It's
the
pretty
others.
rare.
Okay.
10. If both people get to 10, it doesn't matter if they go to 11 or 12. It's just if you get to 10 on the same turn. And then it is the value of your ship. So you add up the value of your ship parts and crew. And then whoever has the most is the most prestigious.
Oh!
I haven't
I'm
had to
gonna
do a tiebreaker too often.
Okay, fine. I don't have it.
Oh, so close.
Subtracting 2 requirements. Taking a point. Cashing both of these in. I'm at 9.
Complete a rescue alone. Spend faction rep to get 2 objectives on the same turn.
Oh, to get 2 objectives?
Yeah, so that's
What are
this.
objectives?
You can.
If she did
That's
go down
draw
a
one
point.
objective. So I.
Oh, gotcha. I didn't understand that. Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Are you sure
Do
with that?
one.
Yeah,
So you're at 8.
I'm at 8.
Yep.
1 point for this, and
Man,
1
you,
point
you
for
were
this.
very close to winning that.
Well,
Shira.
did you complete it?
that I did.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
Yeah, because she spent
I
4 to
spent
subtract
4
the
to
contract.
subtract them. I thought it was spend enough to
Complete
get
2
of
objectives.
these.
Yeah. It makes sense.
And then I get a green and
And
3 money.
You going shopping?
Yeah, going shopping.
Love that artwork.
Um,
One of my favorite cards in the game. It's beautiful artwork. It's one of my favorite. He is a priest of thieves, and he gives you a faction rep of any kind. And then he gives everyone else at the table a faction rep in their lowest. So it's like
Cool.
good for you, better
Cool.
for you, but good for everyone.
And
I'll take Arc Till.
buffs the whole table.
Oh, it
That's
buffs the whole table, yeah. But it's also like 2 or 1 credits. It's
Yeah.
like it's not expensive.
This
That's a good one.
for this. And this for this.
You can pay a credit to discard a contract and draw a new one. You can do it once.
Just got a contract and do a new one.
So if there's not a contract that you feel like you can win with.
Let's go ahead and do that just for funsies.
Yep.
Okay. Let's go ahead and discard this one over here.
Yep.
Okay.
Alrighty. Wow. It's actually
The wall.
with using the
Or the
4.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a reference.
Mm-hmm.
We tried to. There's one about Mythic Mischief in yours too. I can't remember what it is.
Okay.
What is that name?
I think I'm gonna try to go down 1, 2, 3 and grab an objective.
Okay.
Right. That's legitimate.
That's very legitimate.
Searching.
He's hunting.
Oh dear Lord! I think that's it.
Oh no, it's going to be complete an Explorer contract alone, and he's going to have it with that.
That is exactly what it is.
Oh no! Oh.
Good job.
Good, go for it.
Top
Shit.
that.
Good, you
I
almost
tried.
That
one draw.
I got lucky.
Wow.
I couldn't find a way.
Nice.
I just topped that. This is the contract I can guarantee.
Wow!
And that was-
Who shuffled that deck?
Oh dear Lord! That was just luck.
Good job.
I don't even feel like I earned that.
Oh,
I
wow.
like that.
I don't
this,
either feel like you were.
Yeah.
I like that this finishes endgame.
It
Ah,
does make
so
it
good.
a little bit.
And knowing Nomad
Faster.
already, I automatically don't want to play without either of them.
Yeah.
That's great to hear. Now we'll see what you think
Thank
of
you so
Overlord.
much for being here. Whatever the case, whatever you do, remember to do the important thing. Get out and play some games. We'll see you next time.